Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Oh man, I gotta tell ya, this one feels like it came out of left field. I've been so focused on the border, all this DEI stuff, the tariffs, just all the winning that's been happening. And so I've been so focused on that, to be honest, I've just been tuning out whatever's been going on the other side with the Democrats. But obviously that can only last for so long, because the Democrats will always engage in, let's call it, these shenanigans. They always end up to grab the spotlight, grab all of our attention for a lot of the times the wrong reasons. And so I guess in other words, the Democrat circus is back in town as they come together for their DNC chair forum, all coming together to outline the new path for the party moving forward after this disastrous loss to Donald Trump. And holy frickin' moly, is it a never-ending train wreck. What am I even watching? This is an absolute disaster, from electing David Hogg as one of their new vice chairs to the clown show clip that we played the other day where every DNC chair candidate committed to the belief that Kamala Harris lost because of racism and misogyny, to now whatever the else is going on here. I'm telling you, this little DNC chair forum event has got to be one of the most embarrassing displays I have ever witnessed in the history of American politics, at least in the time that I've been alive. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. Okay, so the internet is doing what the internet does best, subjecting themselves to what I can only describe as torture, sitting through 8+ hours of watching these broadcasts, essentially so we don't have to. The internet's been watching this event and they've been slowly putting out the clips, and oh my lord, the current state of the Democrat Party is so much worse than you could possibly imagine. This party is not serious.
Jonathan, why don't you kick off the opening statements?
All right, thank you very much, Jen, and we'll begin with the opening statements. Each candidate will have 30 seconds, and we'll start with Dr. Quintessa Hathaway.
Good evening, everyone. It is my desire to be the next DNC chair, and I just want to give you all a little bit of something that's been on my heart here over the last couple of days. You fight on, you fight on, you fight on, you fight on. When your government is doing you wrong, you fight on, oh, you fight on.
Yup, we got one of the candidates literally breaking into song instead of giving an actual opening statement. I mean, this is peak leftism. And the funniest part is that this character actually did it twice.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome.
The Democrat Party's falling apart. People are done with the woke, performative crap, and this is the response. Again, this party is not serious. And you might think that it just ends there, right? Oh, well, that's a funny moment. But whatever, who cares? It's one unique character doing her thing or whatever. But no, it didn't end there. This entire event was nothing but non-stop woke virtue signaling. And again, seemingly doubling down and repeating the exact same mistakes that caused them to lose so horribly in the 2024 election. Yeah, remember this clip from Kamala Harris that caused all kinds of controversy and really alienated a good swath of voters?
I made sure that they changed the policy in the state of California so that every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access to the medical care that they desired and need. And I believe it was not only, I know it was historic in California, but I believe actually it may have been one of the first, if not the first in the country, where I pushed for that policy.
Yeah, that clip was devastating to the Kamala Harris campaign. Even big-time left-wing shills like Charlemagne on his show at the Breakfast Club were totally taken aback by that. Well, the question is, did the DNC learn? Are they adapting? No.
About 1/3 of Trump's advertising budget went specifically to this one ad. It was about gender-changing surgeries for a small number of transgender, incarcerated, undocumented immigrants. These particular ads ended with the line, "Kamala is for they, them, President Trump is for you." How should Democrats respond to this attack?
Our party has to live its values. Everyone has dignity. Our party believes that no matter where you're from, no matter where you live, no matter who you love or who you are, you have dignity and we're going to fight for you. And that's what we're going to do as a Democratic Party.
Yeah, that's the new DNC chair, Ken Martin, doubling down on that exact same policy stance. The Democrat Party has a problem, and that problem is spelled in a 4-letter word, W-O-K-E, woke. And clearly they're doubling down on the woke nonsense. It's not just that, it's also this.
Rules specify that when we have a gender non-binary candidate or officer, the non-binary individual is counted as neither male nor female, and the remaining 6 offices must be gender balanced. With the results of the previous 4 elections, our elected officers are currently 2 male and 2 female. In order to be gender balanced, we must elect 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender. To do this, our process will be slightly different than the one outlined to you earlier this week. The order of balloting is designed to ensure equal access to the ballot, regardless of gender identity.
Yep, the typical woke gender stuff. But of course, when it comes to Democrat identity politics, it doesn't end just with gender. Nope, a whole lot of woke racial stuff as well.
Let's not forget that Black and especially Black women have always been the backbone of our party. We show up for our communities, our party in every election. Yet time and time again, we are overlooked when it comes to the top leadership positions in our party. And now, all 4 of the most powerful positions of the party at the DNC are poised to belong to people of non-color.
My people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. We are sick and tired of being the last one hired and the first one fired. We are sick and tired of the word white, working class being a code word for whiteness. We are tired, and this is our time for us to rise up. One people, one nation, under the divine, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
A complete train wreck. And honestly, I don't even really feel like I have to justify that claim. I feel like I can just say that and everybody gets it. So you know what? Let's just come full circle. Right back to the initial statement of this video. The Democrat Party is not serious. This is not a serious party. They just suffered one of the worst losses in modern political history. Republicans are now leading in favorability polls by 24 points. I showed you guys that the other day. Every indicator is telling us that the American people are just not buying into the leftoid woke nonsense anymore, and in response, this is what the DNC is platforming. You know, we don't describe them as being out of touch or really out of sync with reality for no reason. This right here is essentially visual confirmation for that statement now, isn't it? I guess the woke mind virus is really alive and well, and the Democrats, well, they've yet to diagnose the virus, let alone even get on the path to finding a cure. Absolute disaster. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys on this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.